So today with the news of the Cleveland Guardians, now the name of the Cleveland baseball team, no longer the Cleveland Indians, it was like, okay, we got to do a rebuild, right? So at first I was kind of like, Guardians, Indians, sounds similar. They kept the same font for the Cleveland and from like the Indians to the Guardians. It was a very similar font as well. So at first I was like, I don't know if I like this. It's kind of similar. Then you see the main logo and it's like completely different from what like a normal MLB logo would be. Kind of gives like a superhero vibe. They kept the red and the blue, which also kind of fits that whole like superhero vibe. And I'm like, okay, I'm kind of down for it. I kind of like it. Let's do a Cleveland Guardians rebuild. So I hope you do enjoy it. Of course, if you do, hit that thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoy the content. So close to 50K. Can we hit it by the end of the month? And of course, in the comment section, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you like the new rebrand? Do you like the new logo? All that good stuff. I mean, I like it. I definitely think it's pretty good. I like this new logo. I think more teams should be a little bit more creative with their logos because I feel like a lot of teams have similar logos when you look at them. You know, like I feel like a lot of them have just that circle feel to it. You know, like the Twins, the Astros, the Athletics, the Mariners, the Rangers. That's all in one division right there, right? You've got the Mets, the Nationals. I mean, even the Cubs kind of have that similar circle feel. The Brewers, like everything's like, I don't know. I feel like we could use some more, like not necessarily like completely changing the team, but maybe just like a little bit of a rebrand for some teams. So there we go. Yeah. So let me know what you guys think down below. Who else could use a rebrand? And let's get into this Guardians rebuild. All right. So obviously I had to get the Guardians uniforms all, done up for the video, even though we're not going to see them, but I had to put a little bit of effort into it, just a little bit. And then I put like the Cleveland on the away where I put like the new C and the new text and everything. So it's there. We're making it, we're trying to make it the real deal. And so like looking at this Guardians team now, I'm trying to think, we probably could use another starter. And if you look at where the Guardians are in the standings right now, they're actually not too far off a wild card spot. And they're not necessarily out of the division either. I feel like they're a team that probably should just kind of stay put and try to build in the offseason. But yeah, let's figure out what we can do with this team to kind of improve it a little bit. Like the whole, are they going to keep J-Ram? Are they going to let him go type situation? That's one thing you got to think about. I know they've talked about keeping him, but like the whole indoor situation, is it going to be the same with J-Ram? And then I look at this team. Franmil, yeah, more of a DH. Josh Naylor, horrible injury. Hopefully he can come back from that healthy, get back on track, because he was actually having a solid season. It's just, oof, what a freak accident. And then, you look at the other team, Bobby Bradley, Andres Jimenez. You got some decent young players, but I feel like we could use some more firepower to kind of complement these two bats right here. So I'm trying to think, maybe, maybe like I don't hate Cesar Hernandez, but I feel like we could, upgrade it there. And then maybe depending on what Eddie Rosario does, maybe get a new outfielder. And then when we take a look at the pitching, I would like to get a new starter. And I feel like the bullpen isn't terrible. Maybe we could use another arm or two. So let's go out. Let's go get a trade. Let's go get at least a starter to start season 1. So I'm going to go the Reds for Tyler Mahle. I've heard both. I don't know which one it is, but we're going to go for this kind of like younger pitcher who seems to maybe be figuring things out with the Reds for Austin Hedges and Juan Hillman. I feel like with the catchers that we have, Wilson Ramos and Roberto Perez, let me double check that Wilson Ramos is still on the team before I get any farther. He is still with the organization at least. So, all right, we're going to make that trade. I mean, it was already done anyways. And then he kind of fits in right here. He kind of moves up a little bit in the rotation, and then we'll send Logan Allen down just to develop for this season, because I just feel like not necessarily someone that I just want to build them up a little bit more, and I feel like Tristan McKenzie deserves that spot in the rotation. So we could go out and get a bullpen arm. I want to see how things go first. Position players. Actually, you know what? Let's just see how this first season goes, because I'm expecting to go at least 3 seasons. Let's see how season 1 goes. All right, these guys might not feature. They might, but look at this guy here. Barack Kate? I don't know. First off, what a name. Second off, decent hitter versus lefties. Speed through the roof. Hold on. 81 speed. He's 6'5", 228. He is an absolute unit. And then I got this guy in the second round, Guadalupe Cardenas, who looks a little bit more well-rounded. 5'11", 200 pounds. So I got like two of the better third baseman prospects. And then we've got Billy Kendall, not too bad, 65 overall. And then 80 potential, Jose Alonso. Pretty solid draft. All right, so at the deadline, we're in first, so we might as well compete. I mean, I've looked at the team. I think Hernandez is maybe someone that I would look to replace. I mean, I know we have a couple prospects in the farm system, you know, Tyler Freeman, but I don't necessarily know if they're going to be fully ready by the time we need them to be. Eddie Rosario's not that great. Josh Naylor is doing better as well. He probably should be starting over Franmil in the outfield. But then I was looking, I was like, man, Andres Jimenez 308. What's Yu Chang at? Yu Chang's a little bit of a beast. We got to keep him on the team. So I'm thinking maybe a new second baseman, possibly a new outfielder. And I'm thinking let's go crazy. I'm thinking let's get someone that can really play the outfield in Joey Gallo. And maybe even go after someone that actually he normally doesn't do well after season 1. I thought about Adam Frazier as well, but let's go after Joey Gallo. Let's just go crazy. Fuzzy would probably lose his mind if this happened, but we're gonna go after Joey Gallo. All right, Dalbert, Siri, Bradley Zimmer, Eddie Rosario gets us Joey Gallo. Boom. And then our new second baseman. Ooh, who could we get? Someone that's a little bit, someone that we normally don't get. Who is that gonna be? I feel like Adam Frazier fits that perfectly, like someone that I don't get. I also don't get Ryan McMahon, and I considered doing it until I just saw like his numbers aren't that great. So Ha-Seong Kim, kind of quiet season too. So who could we get? All right, I'm gonna go Adam Frazier. I don't think it's gonna work out long term, but let's test it out. Let's get someone new. I looked around for a couple minutes. I can't really find anybody else. Let's do it. So Adam Frazier slots in there. Joey Gallo slots in there. We'll flip those two. Boom. I mean, I don't. That's a pretty decent lineup right there. I mean, that fills like every hole that we had, I guess. I mean, it's kind of scary. That's kind of scary for sure. I mean, whew. Some pickups right there. I mean, we'll move Joey Gallo up, of course, but I mean that just made the team a little bit stronger. We can also call up somebody, which I'll probably call up maybe Owen Miller, and then we'll go like that. That's the team. I think the pitching is doing pretty well. Yeah, these two are struggling a little bit, but everybody else is like holding it down. So I'm not going to change anything. We're in first. We added 2 solid bats. Let's finish off the season. So division's been won 99-63. Perfect. We're actually taking on the winner of the wild card. Ooh, talk about a season. Beat out the Yankees, beat out the Red Sox, beat out the Twins, won the division by 12 games. I mean, we just had a really good season. And we didn't really change too much, even with, you know, the trades at the deadline. Yeah, Frazier and Gallo are big moves, but at the same time, I feel like we didn't really change much. Obviously, Karinchak and Savali had some really good pitching seasons, but I mean, any other like crazy numbers? 46 doubles is pretty crazy. 11 triples. Ooh, okay. 46 home runs, 58 for Stanton. Jeez, all right. And then we take a look at awards. We got some gold gloves. That was it. We just got gold gloves. That was it. Shane Bieber was in the mix for Cy Young. And, okay. All right. I do like the new C. I really do like the new C for Cleveland. I think it looks kind of like modernized from obviously what they've had, the old like block C. But yeah, I definitely do like that new one. So let's take a look. So Logan Allen took over the long relief spot for Zach Godley, who wasn't terrible. And I don't think anybody else got called up or sent down pitching wise. But Logan Allen came up, 20 innings, got the job done. Whitgren was solid. Doesn't really look like much changed overall wise, but we'll see if we can find a better reliever. Brad Peacock was okay. Phil Matten was okay. Definitely not a lot of innings, not a lot of usage. So the ERA a little high, but the whip's in a good spot. Blake Parker, Class A was lights out. And then, of course, James Karinchak is nasty, so we know that. Shane Bieber, gross. Savali, gross. Plesac, I mean, at the 3 spot, you can't ask for more. Tyler Mahle, we'll expect some more. I definitely expect him to improve. And then Tristan McKenzie, same thing. He's only 23, so I'm liking what I'm seeing. We definitely could use maybe some more like young pitchers to come up, but we'll see how things develop. We'll see. We might not need him if everybody stays with the team and we can keep it together. So Luplo, not too bad off the bench. Roberto Perez, 100 at bats, not terrible, but I definitely feel like we can go out and get a better offensive catcher, right? I just feel like that's the case. Who got sent down? Yu Chang. That's disappointing. And then I think I had a couple other guys. He was up for a little bit, not too much. He struggled. But yeah, I mean, that was really about it. Nothing too crazy. All right, Ahmed Rosario in the leadoff role, not his spot. Definitely need to move him down, especially since he only thrives versus lefties. So probably should only have him lead off versus lefties. Adam Frazier, maybe he's our leadoff guy versus righties since he does hit. Ooh, they're actually the same now. Ooh, okay, so maybe a leadoff guy is something that we need, right? Like everybody else is like actually hitting fairly well. Not a lot of power. I guess I shouldn't say that because like 35 home runs, 36, 25, like 20, 25 plus, you know, decent amount of home runs. But you know what? We probably could use, maybe Andres Jimenez is that leadoff guy. But at the same time, is he going to thrive in that leadoff spot? I like our offense. Maybe a better catcher is really like the only position that I feel like we need to improve right now. And then maybe like a bullpen arm or two. But outside of that, I feel like we're pretty set. So what is this? First base. Let's just give it to Bobby Bradley. That's fine. And then let's finish off the season. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. So let's see what happens here. A win. Okay, a loss. A loss, a win. It comes down to Tristan McKenzie. I feel like we probably should go Shane Bieber on this one. And boom, we lose 2-7. That's tough. That's tough. I actually look like that is tough. That is tough. First season out. The Dodgers defeat the Yankees in the World Series, but hey, we made the postseason, had one of the better records in baseball. I feel like that's a win. I feel like that's a pretty good spot, especially when we didn't really have like the craziest of teams. So let's keep moving forward. Let's see what we can do. 40 man, definitely gonna add Valera. Let's see, arbitration. Everybody? Yeah, I feel like everybody. And then contracts, probably everybody as well. Should have money to play with. So if we could maybe get a starter, who would be someone that I feel like would kind of fit? Do I need a starter? Actually, no. Maybe just a bullpen arm. Maybe one or two bullpen arms. One to replace Peacock. Obviously, this spot right here. So yeah, maybe a bullpen arm and then maybe a catcher. I feel like that's it. I feel like we're in a good spot. Season 2, I'm going to pick up a guy that I actually saw in rumors a couple days ago. Joey Bart. I guess the Giants are willing to part ways with him. Maybe to get someone really good to help him out. I mean, they did just recently draft, not even on the team anymore, but Patrick Bailey. I feel like Joey Bart, we get that young catcher to control, keep him in the team, develop him. Kind of fits what we need. We're going to get rid of, is it Jean Carlos Mejia, Harold Ramirez, and Oscar Mercado. I thought about that first name way too much. I shouldn't have. It doesn't matter. They're gone. So with those moves, Joey Bart becomes our starting catcher over Wilson Ramos. We're just going to make the switch immediately. I do got to get rid of a couple players, put them in AAA, get it down to 26 men, and then we'll talk about the team. All right, I'm going to go for Andrew Chafin, a reliever. We need a lefty in the bullpen. I'm getting rid of Peacock, Goss, or Ghost. It might be Goss, and then Hickman. So there we go. That might be it, to be honest. I don't know. I feel like maybe Whitgren would be someone that falls off this season, so we could go out and get another reliever. I like our starting pitching rotation. Like, I don't want to change that. We picked up Graveman on a 2-year club option for $5 million. Probably only going to be 1 year, but at least it's a solid arm to have in the bullpen. We've got Clase, we've got Karinchak. So yeah, maybe just one more bullpen arm, because I feel like I like the lineup produced. So yeah, let's go get that. Is Whitgren gonna hold his rating? Is Phil Matten good enough? I don't think Phil Matten. Let's keep Whitgren. Let's get rid of Matten. Who could we get instead? Let's try to find someone a little bit different, someone new. I feel like that's the whole point of this rebuild with the Guardians. The new team, go out, get new players. We're changing the philosophy for the Guardians. I think I've said Indians a couple times this rebuild, but change the philosophy. No money, like money is not an issue. Let's just go out and get the players that we want. All All right, so who do I want? That's the big thing. Who am I going to want to try and get? TJ Anton? Wow, he got rocked. Lucas Sims, Michael Lorenzen. Is Michael Lorenzen a possibility? I mean, he is an upgrade. He does become a free agent next year, so if he does well, we can still kind of keep him. I guess it's actually 2 years. But man, is he going to be difficult to trade for? No, not really. Let's give Michael Lorenzen a shot. I think I got him recently in a rebuild, and it didn't go too well. I'm going to give him a second chance. So there it is. I feel like that's it for the team. I feel like we're going to leave it there. We're ranked 3rd. I did offer a couple extensions. I should probably tell you that. Let me show you what we did. We have Joey Gallo. Big money. I told you, money's not going to be a problem here. We're spending money. J-Ram, give him some money. And then I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. Those 2 guys. Boom. There it is. I think that's it. Yeah, we're going to end it there. Or for moves. We're going to end the moves there. There, let's get into the season. All right, another division win. Not as good, but we're taking on the Angels. 90-72 on the season. I mean, ERA went up. Team average actually went down. Like, a lot of players that did well last year kind of took a step back this year. And I'm kind of worried now because I'm like, ugh. We need those players to do well, right? Like, we need them to do well if we're going to do well. And James Karinchak led the league in saves. But yeah, I feel like the offense really dropped the ball. I'm going to be looking for some outfield help. I don't think Ahmed Rosario is the solution. And yeah, I just feel like we're going to need a couple players. So Karinchak won reliever of the year, and then when you look at the rest, you got Shane Bieber in the mix for Cy Young. But that was really about it. Like, nothing too crazy. Like, I was kind of disappointed in what I was seeing from the team. Logan Allen, obviously, pitched a lot more. He's going to, have more opportunities to allow runs and things like that. He's improving. I still have faith in him as this long relief spot, at least for now. Whitgren, decent, but again, like, is he going to be good enough? Lorenzen was decent. He only pitched 21 innings, though. Chafin struggled. Graveman was okay. But you can definitely see they're favoriting certain pitchers, right? Like, they're definitely favoriting certain pitchers, so we'll figure something out. I don't know. I feel like we could have done a little bit better. I feel like we definitely could have done a little bit better. Like this trade isn't working out like at all, and he becomes a free agent this year. Tristan McKenzie didn't improve too much either. And then you look at the lineup. I know Yu Chang got sent down once again. Unfortunately, he's getting there. He's just not there yet. And then I think Tyler Freeman. Nope, that was it. Yeah, that was it. Brad Miller. I signed him on a 1-year deal, $4.5 million to be a bench bat. Brad Miller's like just an insane bench bat. That's really what it comes down to. That's why I brought him into the team. Nolan Jones, he might get into the team soon. He definitely might. Jordan Luplow, solid versus lefties. That's really the only lineup he's in. He does well, so we're gonna keep him for that. Josh Naylor. Unconventional leadoff guy, but he got the job done. I'm actually pretty happy with his production. Adam Frazier definitely took a step back. I probably won't bring him back. Maybe. It just depends on how much money he wants. I don't know. Jose Ramirez improved. Love to see that. Fran Mill, the on base percentage went up. The OPS went up. Love it. Joey Gallo, very power numbers went down a little bit. But I still have faith in him. Him, not so much. Ahmed Rosario probably going to get moved to the bench. Joey Bart, let's give him some time. He'll be okay. Bobby Bradley. I don't know. Andres Jimenez took a step back too. Maybe Nolan Jones plays first base. Maybe we just stick it out with Bobby Bradley. Probably best to just stick it out with Bobby Bradley. But I definitely want a center fielder. I don't think Luplow can start every day. I definitely want a center fielder. We don't really have anybody that can come up and help us out right now. So that's kind of my main target this offseason, plus a little bit of bullpen help. So as we face the Angels, comes down to Shane Bieber once again to keep us in it. Boom. He loses. Oh, no, it's the bullpen that loses it for him both times. All right, bullpen. The Dodgers defeat the Yankees. I'm pretty sure that was like the exact same thing that happened last season. And, okay, bullpen. Outfield. I'm gonna not take this. No, I'm not gonna take that. Whitgren, how much do you want for like a season? $3 million. I'll put you in the bullpen. We'll be good there. Brad Miller can go. Ugh, 12 a year. I'm gonna pass. Because I want to see what's available. I want to spend our money wisely, and let's see what we can do. So I'll add the other Logan Allen. We'll add Will Benson. Arbitration, I'm gonna consider this one. Otherwise, I might go out and sign a new starter. We don't have too much money, so I gotta be smart with it. I also kind of want to see, who do we have? Maybe Andrew Chafin gets traded. Wilson Ramos gets traded. That opens up 11 mil this season. 12 mil this season. I might do that right now because I wasn't too impressed with those two guys. Might as well look to move them. So who could we get that's gonna be good and fairly cheap? Michael Givens? No. Come on, there's gotta be somebody. Was Dan Winkler was someone that I considered, but he clearly isn't the solution either. Archie Bradley. I'm down. I'll give you both those guys. Who was it? And Wilson Ramos. Okay, we saved 5 mil. Boom, there it is. Archie Bradley's in the team now. There's a bullpen arm that we need, and I feel like we could probably rock like this. Cal Quantrill, I'm a little unsure about, but everybody else seems good. Okay, starters, I'm not too sure about Tyler Mahle, and then, or Malley, whatever it is, and then center field, I just got Ketel Marte. Ooh, who could play center field? Joey Gallo. I mean, maybe, I don't know, but we definitely. Ooh, I saw somebody, and I know I get him often, but he fits exactly what we need. A leadoff guy, gets on base, just right at the top of the lineup. That's what we need. We got to get Brandon Nimmo. That's our solution. All right, hear me out. Logan Gilbert of the Mariners. I'm gonna get rid of Logan Allen, who's been our extra starter, sixth man / long reliever. Tyler Mahle, and then Milan Tolentino. All right, and this is why. I know you guys are gonna get super excited for this one because Gavin Williams is gonna be our long reliever. He looks ready. I'm gonna give him a shot. Might as well. It's relevant. He just got drafted. Let's throw him into the team. Whew. The moves I was able to make this offseason. Ooh, yes. Oh man, I can't believe I was able to pull this off. Let me get it down to 26 men because I think I might want to make one more trade. But man, this team's looking good. All right, I'm not making any trades because look at what we did. Logan Gilbert, we extended Shane Bieber for foreseeable future. Brandon Nimmo on a $15 million deal, which I think is actually pretty solid. He's our leadoff guy. We don't have to worry about it anymore, right? Trey Turner, 14 mil. Yes, he's definitely struggled the last 2 seasons. I know that, but I don't care. It's Trey Turner. I have a feeling he's going to break out this year. We should be golden, right? Like, we are set. Holy cow. Nimmo, Turner, Ramirez, Reyes, Gallo, Naylor, Bart, Bradley, and Jimenez. Everybody signed long-term too. Like, no one's leaving. Like, no one's going. Okay, maybe Naylor and Franmil, but like, everybody's kind of locked up. I think 1 or 2 pitchers aren't. Plesac is arbitration, Gilbert arbitration, McKenzie, like, maybe Karinchak. Nope, 4 mil arbitration. Like, no one's going anywhere. This team's staying put. Ranked second in contact, first in power, second in pitching, 6th in defense. I mean, we're set. We're hopping into it. Regular season. I don't want to make any more moves. This team is amazing. I can't believe I was able to stay within budget too. 9 mil to spare. So we don't have much to work with, and we won't have much to work with for the foreseeable years. But I was able to do it. Let's finish off this season. Season's over, 105-57. We're taking on the winner of the wild card as expected. I mean, with this team, we can't lose, right? Like, a good ERA, a good average, everything's looking great. We won the division by quite a bit, right? Like, this has to be our year. We're the best team in baseball on paper, right? Like, everything should go our way. Most wins. Trey Turner, most stolen bases. Nimmo, most hits. Like, it has to, right? It has to go our way. And because I'm saying that, you know it's not going to go our way. Like, it's just going to be absolutely terrible. But, oh man, it can't go. Like, please don't let it just go first round knockout. Just don't let it do that. Delivery man of the year. And then a Cy Young. Okay, so Franmil doesn't win MVP the one time that I'm actually having him in the team, which is super disappointing, but cool, I guess. Really? The one time I have Fran Mill, he's like, I don't want to hit home runs for you. Gavin Williams, first year, not too bad. Definitely not too bad. He's up to a 79 already, so like pretty good, right? Like not bad at all. You look at our bullpen, I mean, look at those numbers. We really put together a good team. Like they already had some of the main pieces, the core pieces, but the additions that we had, most of them actually panned out for once. Normally I get let down like crazy. Like Tyler Mahle or Malley, however it's said, that was like the big letdown, and maybe Andrew Chafin, but like outside of that, I feel like we did pretty well. Why is Josh Naylor getting sent down? Like that's still a pretty good year. Bobby Bradley, he struggled. Okay, like that one I'm fine with. Like you can send down Bobby Bradley, but why are we sending down Josh Naylor? He doesn't deserve to be sent down. He's played well. So who got called up instead? Who did get called up? Tyler Freeman? Yeah, he did. Okay. So let's remove him. Let's get at least get Josh Naylor in, and then this is gonna be, I guess we give Yu Chang the start, or ooh, wow, Nolan Jones struggled. Okay. Bobby Bradley did struggle, and I can't take him out now, can I? I can't. He's been part of the team the whole rebuild. That would be mean. That would be mean to just kick him off the team just like that. You know, like you the whole time you've done everything right. You've been with the team. You've gotten your reps and everything, and then like last season, postseason, when you have the best team, I just kick you to the curb. I can't do that. I can't do that. So Josh Naylor, still pretty consistent. Like he was good. Ahmed Rosario definitely better on the bench. Manny Pena was just a backup catcher this year. Nolan Jones definitely did struggle, and then Jordan Luplow still just good versus lefties. That's really what it comes down to. All right, Nimmo, on base machine. That's really what we needed. We needed a guy at the top of the lineup. He gave us exactly what we needed, plus some power too. I told you Trey Turner was going to turn it around. I told you. Yes, with 46 stolen bases too. There it is. On a super cheap deal. Jose Ramirez with 32 home runs, Fran Mill with 47, Joey Gallo with 35, and a really good stat line all across the board. Joey Bart still struggling, but 25 years old, he'll improve. We got time. Bobby Bradley still young, he'll improve. Andres Jimenez at least rebounded from last year, so good things to look forward to. And of course the pitcher spot. So like postseason time, we got to do it. We got to win. We cannot lose first round. Not this time. We're going to lose first round. We're going to lose first round. It's over. Shane Bieber's 0 for 2. It's going to happen. Holy cow. What a miracle we just had. We actually made it out. Let's go. Ooh, Logan Gilbert even struggled. Let's go like that. Let's see how it goes against the Astros. And I mean, what happened? Why 7-2, 8-10? Why did our starters just fall apart? Like, everybody was so good. What happened? Like, why in the postseason did everybody just tank? Like, they just didn't put it together. Are you kidding me, man? 2 games short too. Oh, that sucks. That sucks, man. I'm gonna leave it there though. That's a good team. That's to be able to turn this team around in 3 seasons and stay within budget with all these players. That's a win for me. That's a win for me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this Guardians rebuild. I'm also gonna do it a little bit shorter just because I feel like maybe they do make a trade at the deadline and we can maybe do that again. But I felt like I wanted to add them. Just do a rebuild with them with the new name just because it's topical. I felt like even putting the unis in, I think they look kind of clean. So there it is. So yeah, that's it. I mean, oh, how did we lose, man? How did we lose? But I hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're so close to 50K. That's about it, guys. In the comment section, do you guys like this like rebrand? What do you think of it? Who do you think is going to be the next team to be rebranded? I want to know down below. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.